Hey guys, today's video is sponsored by Upside. Did you know you could be getting cash back every time you buy gas or even go out for lunch or buy groceries? Well, if you didn't, that's why I'm telling you about Upside, where you can literally go to the gas stations, restaurants, and grocery stores near you. Look at this, the Circle K that's closest to our shop, 27 cents per gallon cash back on premium. Papa John's right here, 35% cash back. I know it sounds hard to believe, but Upside is the real deal. And they're giving cash back to people every single day on normal commodities. In fact, the average earner on Upside gets up to $280 per year. There's over 100,000 gas stations, grocery stores, and restaurants in the Upside app, so cash back is literally always around the corner. Upside's paying out over $1 million each week to their cashback customers. And yes, it's real cash, no confusing reward, just actual money you can transfer right to your bank account. And all you have to do is download the Upside app, claim an offer on whatever you're buying. Once claimed, you pay as usual with your credit or debit card, follow the steps in the app, and get paid. Like I said, Upside users are making as much as $280 per year. To find out how much you could earn, click the link in the description below to download Upside and use code Cleetus to get an extra 25 cents back per gallon on your first tank of gas, or scan this QR code on screen to claim this offer. Thanks to Upside for sponsoring today's video. Let's get to the live action. All right, guys, day 5 of hard park the RTR, where I gotta park this Mustang in this spot with 1 inch of air. It's day 5, so I get 5 tries. Yesterday it looked pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Feeling dialed in. It's late in the day though, asphalt's hot. We'll see how it plays in.
Big block still there?
Big block's there. Doesn't faze me though.
All right, we'll see. Here we go. Here we go. Okay.
Good way to start.
A good number 1.
I'm gonna call Chelsea. Get Chelsea. Looking good.
Okay.
Looking good.
Yeah, that was pretty darn close, bud.
2 more.
2 more. Okay. A lot more control in the front of the car. 1 more.
That's good to
Yeah.
know.
I'm entering the part of this where the tires are getting to a whole new temperature by the end.
Hell yeah, brother. You're on the Cleetus McFarland YouTube channel. Month of Freedom.
Okay guys, today we have a life update video. And normally this is something I would put on the second channel, but we got a lot of stuff to cover today, and it's a month of freedom. Might as well put it on the main channel. Counts as a video, and we can cover some stuff that really needs to be talked about with our entire community. And our kids are sleeping, so we used to try and do these with the kids running around.
It's chaotic.
The chaos has grown to a level where we're doing it during nap time. So
Yeah.
it's the middle of the day, and we're knocking this out. Look at how gray Holly is.
Show the people.
Look how gray. All right, to start things out, I have a list. Maddie has a list of some good questions too. I'll say, how is the month of freedom for Maddie?
The month of freedom is good. I would say
It's a little busier than normal, right?
with 2 kids, it's a little trickier to balance
Yeah.
out work and life
Yeah.
stuff, life balance.
Maddie's
But-
with the kids full time, by the way. She's
Yeah.
a full-time stay-at-home mom.
and I truly do love it. I also do some background stuff for you.
Yeah, some payroll.
Bills,
Yeah.
insurance. So it's been fun. I
Right.
like the balance that I have, but I feel like it does get tricky when you
Tell 'em
need
why,
to.
yeah.
Well, like on the weekends, I have help during the week, whether it's from a sitter or a mom,
Grandma.
a grandma. So when you're gone for, I don't know, the weekends, whether you're off on a trip or you have to do something for a video, it does fall all on me, which is fine. But sometimes, like when you have the expectation of someone being there, and you're like, yeah, it's Saturday, he's off. Like it is hard, but
It spills into the weekends during the month of freedom.
but
for
we
sure.
kind of just like have to just take it by each nap, honestly. Well, now they're on one nap, but we kind of just split our day in half. Where we're like, okay, he's gonna edit in the morning, or we'll wake up, eat breakfast, edit, and then afternoon after naps, we're gonna go out and do something.
The last 2 weekends I've edited during the midday nap, which would be right now. So that's worked out sort of good.
Yeah.
But like if the kids aren't matched on their naps, then I end up editing and she's left to the chaos of one or the other.
And we were also a routine family. Never thought I would do that. I really wanted to go with the flow child, but
Yeah.
we found out real quick that Rip doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
So
Our daughter is more go with the flow,
Yeah.
but Rip kind of rocked our world and put us on a schedule. So that's just how we've lived our life.
yeah.
And I have one note here, when it comes to balancing family and work, it goes back to a statement that I heard a few years ago that's really stuck with me. And the way it was said to me was, the most important decision you'll ever make is who you have kids with. And I would say that statement is almost 100% true, but I would say it's one of the most important things. I wouldn't say it's the most important thing. Because I didn't choose you just for your mothering abilities.
Yeah, no, I
You're
get
so
what
much
you're
more
saying.
than that. So,
Yeah.
but it is a crucial decision in life because, on the work side of it, I am fully committed to our business and the 50 employees we have, and running this train, down the tracks. And I wouldn't be able to have a family without Maddie, of course. She made the children, but I wouldn't be able to enjoy them without her managing their lives. And when I come home, they're happy for the most part, and I get to have that part of my life, because of her and her ability to take care of them and manage all of that. I bring the work side, obviously that plays a factor into how we can live our lives, but I wouldn't be able to do my job and have a family without her, and that is something all of you young men, or any man, should really pay a lot of attention to. Is if you want a family, can the woman you chose help you do that, and how will that play into your life? Maybe you want to be a stay-at-home dad, that's fine, but then she's got to have that ability to bring in the other half of the equation.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and I also think in society, they really push hard on women needing to feel obligated to go back, against their maternal instincts. Sometimes people feel like it's really hard to stay home, and which it is. It's really hard. Don't get me wrong.
It's actually, I think it's way harder than my job, being a stay-at-home mom. The stress is different.
Yeah,
It's so emotional here.
it is very emotional.
Here is so emotional. The kids can drain you emotionally so fast. I think that's really hard.
I do feel like work is a break. I get jealous. I have to calm myself down because sometimes I feel like I look at you and I'm like, you get to talk to people. You get to go in your car. You could sit in silence. You don't even have to have someone ask you for a drink of water. I'm fully they depend on me to do everything for them. So we're working on that independence.
As they get older.
I just think it also goes back to you allow me to, I know this is going to sound really cheesy, but being my feminine, where you do allow me to take control of the household. And I feel like that's where I do have a lot of power in a lot of different ways. And then
that's how our relationship just worked out. I don't think we planned it.
Yeah. Well,
But we
we kind
kinda-
of talked about it.
Yeah, I just am.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm surprised we do have such a traditional style relationship where the woman runs the house and I run the business. Like,
Yeah.
we definitely didn't plan that. But when I met Maddie, like, she took such good care of Holly. It was, I think that was a big reason I was attracted to you. And it ran right over to kids. Like, you just love, you have a very maternal instinct.
Thanks.
That's been good.
Thanks for
So,
recognizing it, because sometimes when you're doing it like back to back, it's like you feel like no one appreciates you because like your toddler like yells at you for cutting the banana wrong, and it's so hard. I'm like, I'm going crazy. I
It's
feel like I'm
insane.
insane. So I mean, back at you, because you work so much. Like, besides Month of Freedom, you're like most men, come home after the 9 to 5 and they like get to help out with the kids, or they're like officially clocked out. Like, sometimes you come home, you have to like get onto your computer and edit or finalize something, or something's going on in merch, or maybe there's a new business that you're like trying to go down that avenue. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I just, but
a lot of entrepreneurship
yeah,
type people feel that.
but I also know, like, I knew what I was getting into.
One note I have about how you were saying, like, you're jealous of me being able to talk to people and be at work with silence if I want it. Like, I'm jealous that you're home, you know? And then we have this issue some weekends where I want to be home because I've been in an RV for 7 days, Dago Bega specifically. And then she's been in the house, so she's cooped up. And then we get home and we both just have to give a little. And maybe we spend Saturday home and Sunday out doing stuff. So it's a lot of sharing on what we actually want to do. But inevitably, a lot of times the kids are cooped up too. So it's like we have to go do something, or they'll sit here and torture us with
Or wreck the house.
being cooped up, or wreck the house.
I like getting out because I feel like they're better behaved and
Yeah.
it keeps the house clean.
I guess for people, yeah, it's true. And for people who don't know us personally, we have a 2-year-old and a 1-year-old. So that's the chaos we're living in.
Two and a half.
Yeah,
That's
2.5.
big deal. I know, like, he's getting up there.
2.5
Like,
going on
whew,
16.
Literally.
And, you know, just kids in general is my next talking point. A lot of you guys probably see on social media that like rip our son is 2.5. He's really cool, loves cars. Like this morning I posted a video of him driving his little electric dump truck, taking out the trash. And then we're riding a 4-wheeler and he rips it. You've seen one of the intros of the videos where he's just ripping a 4-wheeler full throttle. Like he's just like me. It's actually something that we never expected. Is having a son. Turns out you just get a copy of yourself in in this particular instance.
Yeah.
And he has the same personality as me, stubborn,
Headstrong.
committed to what he is doing, and loves motorsports. He'll drive anything. Actually, we had a temper tantrum roughly 45 minutes ago that was saved by him being allowed to drive the pickup truck from the end of our driveway up to the house. That's how we got him out of it.
Yay.
So the guy loves the steering wheel. But what I'm getting at is you guys see the good stuff a lot because we would never post the bad stuff, you know? And that's all social media influencers really for the most part, I would think. Like, I hope that everyone keeps in mind that we have the same exact problems as you guys. Temper tantrums that drive us to the edge of insanity.
The whining. It's a trigger.
And some days they just, one of them will wake up and just be whiny and clingy, and like, we have been in the trenches many times in the last 6 months battling with parenthood. And I hope that you guys at home don't give into the social media look that these parent influencers just have it easy. We don't. Maybe some do, but we don't, and I don't think anyone does. So just, that was a note on here. That does bring us to, I think, one of the last topics on kids, unless you had anything.
Well, I was gonna say it might fall in line of yours. Let's hear what you have to say.
Well, okay, so I have a boundary that we are laying out as part of this video and the kids' conversation. And that is that we are not going to do any more pictures with our kids. And we never were officially doing pictures with our kids, but I am now setting the boundary of if I am holding one of my kids, I'm going to decline all photos. That's tough for me because I love taking pictures with people who support us. I've always done it. It's been a big part of our career. And like every show, every Cleetus show you go to, there's an opportunity at some point to take pictures with me. And I stay very late on all of our shows to get anyone who asks. But now that the kids are coming to the shows, for example, like Daytona, right? I'm holding Rip because he just wanted me and he didn't want her. So I'm holding him, and there's a lot of people asking for pictures, and like in those situations, I just did it. But what we didn't foresee happening in these situations is a lot of people want to interact with the kids. Like Rip is 2 years old. He's shy. He shouldn't have to like fist bump all these people in public. Like everyone wants to be like, hey buddy, and like they're putting their hands on him, and we're not like necessarily creeped out in these instances. It's nice people that want to say hello.
Yeah.
We've had a couple instances where people, like Rip was standing by himself, like right next to me, and like a guy bent down to get a selfie with him, and like we stopped that.
Yeah.
That I don't like, period. But like if I'm taking a picture with him and he's in my arms, it turns into more than a picture. Like people want to interact with him. We're not in any way, shape, or form ready to do that. And we just want to protect them. And we're going to still continue to post pictures of our kids. Like,
yeah,
we're not hiding them from what we do, because we have a very open folder social media system. I think a lot of, some influencers have to hide their kids, some don't. And we live in the automotive world where it's such a niche system. Like car people are just cool for the most part. They're really cool in general. Like my interactions with our supporters are way different than Justin Bieber's interactions with his supporters. And I'm just using him as an example of like an A-list celebrity, right? Like they have, he probably can't go anywhere, right? I can go to Publix and not even run into a single person. I can go to the groceries. We could have a whole day where nothing happens because it's so niche. And then if we do, odds are it's a guy who just cares about saying hi because of my car. What I'm trying to say is it's different. So we're lucky in that standpoint, as a whole. And we're going to continue to show our kids because we don't have any issues outside of just like interactions and pictures. So I don't want this to get carried away into something that it's not. So it's as simple as if you see us out and we have our kids with us, we're just not going to take a picture. And I hope that everyone can understand that. Just yesterday at Cars and Coffee, I ran into a guy, had Rip in my arms. He asked me for a photo. I said, can't do it. And he said, perfect, no problem. We waved, chatted for 2 seconds, on our way, no problem. So I hope that can be the interaction going forward with the kids. And for the rest of it, if I'm by myself, I'm fair game. But I guess I do have something to say about that though as well. There is some instances in which I would say the pictures thing just is crazy, and like that's kind of into my next talking point, which is Demolition Ranch and Outdoor Boys. Like sometimes the pictures in public can be overwhelming. Like if you guys want me to drink beer and hang out with you on Talladega Boulevard, I simply cannot take photos the entire time. Yeah. So I don't know how to balance that necessarily yet. I've been really thinking about it. Like if I do give in, because some people, like I'll decline a photo and they're willing to go to lengths you wouldn't believe to try and convince me otherwise. And I'm like, brother, we're trying to drink some beer and hang out with you guys at the Bodega Vega. And
Yeah.
I'd rather chat. But once we take one photo, everyone else is going to do the same thing.
Domino effect.
It totally is. So I either have to fully stand my ground, but then a guy with his 4-year-old son walks up, I have to do it.
I know.
It's so hard.
That's hard.
So I'm really trying to balance it while I'm by myself too, so that I can, not let anyone down. But if I'm with Biff and George, and we're all drinking beer, talking to people, and the guy with his 4-year-old comes up, how can I say no? It's just tough. That's
something you could just, you can just pray about that and come back to it. It'll come to you.
It's really hard.
Maybe if you're not trying to find a solution
If
here
the
on.
sun is down.
No, I mean, if you're already in a setting where you're drinking beer with the boys and you just decline the photo, just be like, hey, you're welcome to take pictures of us while we interact or whatever, but I don't want to stop and take a photo with everyone. I don't know.
But then once that guy leaves, 4 seconds later, there's another guy.
You gotta have a red light, green light on your hat.
That's a boundary I am figuring out. But as of right now, maybe we just do it if I have a beer can in my hand. I don't want to take pictures.
You just randomly hold it.
Yeah. And I'm trying to figure out how to balance also posting content when Squirrel and I get a little turned up.
What do you mean?
Because people love those clips.
I know. You should do it more often.
I know,
it's like the Garrett I get to see, or the
I have
Cleetus.
some good ones. I haven't put out because they were too bad.
Post them. They're gonna want you to
I'm
post
not posting the ones we have, but
Okay.
maybe going forward, I'll try to
Get
open
risky.
that boundary up. It's really, I'm not trying to drag this out, but when we're partying with the people, it's so much fun, and the videos get hilarious. But then, if we're out, especially at a racetrack, people want pictures so bad, and they're also drunk. So the word no means nothing to them.
Yeah.
So it's really a complicated matter. I can't say this to people, but just remember, if you ask, you're probably not the first person to ask, and you're asking me. So if I say no, you asked, I said no, let's just move on with our life. We can still be friends. You don't have to make a post on social media saying Cleetus is a jerk. I promise there's a reason I don't want to do it, because I will take a picture if I'm available.
You're really good at that.
I try to be. So that's gonna bring me to the next talking points, which is Demolition Ranch. He retired, and Outdoor Boys just announced they retired, or he's retiring, because of his family and what the fame has done for him. They obviously both have a lot more subscribers than us. So I saw people commenting, when I shared the Outdoor Boys post, please don't leave YouTube. I want you guys to know that we are chilling. What I said about the niche market is totally true. We sit in a area of people that are very respectful to us. So 99.8% of our interactions are great. I don't want you guys to think that we are leaving YouTube anytime soon. I gotta say to Matt and Luke, I really respect their decisions to do what they did. Those are ballsy calls to shut down channels of their sizes. I mean, that's a respectable thing to do. It's pretty incredible that they did that, and it does make me sad. I love ODB's videos, and I love Demo's videos, but they're making those decisions for their families and what's best for them. Luckily, we haven't reached that point. I hope we don't. I hope we don't get to a point where people get disrespectful, which I don't think we're gonna have that problem. I don't know how long this video is already, but
it's okay. Babe, you have 2-hour-long videos.
I know. I just don't want it to be a super boring video on the channel.
I think that people would love to just hear us gab. The fact that we're just chit-chatting in a way. This is the stuff that people probably want to see more of.
You guys let us know. Next question. What are your thoughts on NASCAR?
Oh, I love it. It's really fun.
Okay, so you're liking it so far. What do you think about the drive?
I know I'm very fresh and new to it, but I mean, I understand it. I've watched it. I've grown up watching it with my dad. So I understand that. I understand you're in ARCA, which is different. But
what about the dangers of it? Does
Oh,
that worry you?
Okay, so it did worry me, but you wouldn't get into something that is, okay, hold on. Maybe it is dangerous. Not that you wouldn't do something dangerous, but you have the safety. And they've changed the cars from like what it used to be, where it was really not safe, and they're actually slower, you said.
Yeah.
So, I mean, even though it's fast, I don't know, you go pretty fast in your drag cars.
A lot more prone to crashing.
Yeah, but you know how to save it. Oh, God, I don't want to jinx anything.
But, you know, like, I've only finished half the races I've entered, so it is definitely, you're going to crash a lot.
How about this? Enter more and we'll talk.
Yeah, we'll do a few.
You can do more.
We don't have
and
a full grasp on it.
Yeah, I mean, like, you're just slowly getting into it. And I think, like, seeing you get excited about it is exciting for me to watch you do something like, different and something you love. And then, I don't know, I like the parties.
The fun,
I'm really sad I didn't go to Talladega.
Yeah, it's fun out there.
But I think it would have been so funny. I love people watching.
Yeah, NASCAR it's a whole new world. It's so fun.
Yeah.
I love it. So we'll see where it takes us.
I remember we used to go just to like casually watch and hang out, and we were like, wow, this is like...
It's a whole new world.
Yeah.
What about leaving more? What is that?
What do you mean? Like leaving the house?
Being out of town more. What is that?
I don't know. It doesn't bother me. I feel like you were gone so much. Honestly, if you want to know,
What?
race weeks kind of, those kind of stuff.
Yeah, those are long.
They're long, and then you don't have your phone very often.
Yeah.
I will say it's gotten better because of Starlink.
Yep.
But before, they were in the mountains, and I wouldn't talk to you for, I don't know, days.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I'm like, hopefully you're alive.
That was when we were dating. I was a little less communicating. Like, I'm pretty good now.
Yeah, no, you are.
Ever since we've had kids,
no.
like I am.
Since we've
I will
had
stay in
kids,
touch.
not because of
Yeah.
our marriage or anything. You just are busy,
Well,
and honestly, so am I. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know, kind of texting whenever.
Yeah, and I
I'm
think
used
like
to you.
I would say probably 2020 or maybe 2019 was peak travel. That was probably when I traveled the most.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, you
2020
were
obviously
gone.
went back down, and then it went back up. I feel like
Oh my gosh, I actually remember like freaking out to my friend, like being like, he's not even texting me, he doesn't like me.
yeah, that was when we were
And-
just starting.
And you were just off at a race week.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You didn't even know what I was doing.
Yeah, I was
so-
like, he's so doing something bad.
Well, I wonder if we
No.
travel less now.
I feel like you do.
I would have to look at how many events we.
I believe you possibly travel the same, but the thing is you don't drag out the event. Like before, you'd be gone. Like if the event started Friday, you would be gone like Wednesday because you would have to drive the toter. You know, like
Yeah.
it was like a process, and now you have aviation on your side.
Yeah.
Ding.
Yeah, that's.
What a good investment you are.
I think a lot. Yeah, I mean, I might as well just tell this on. If people have made it this far in the video, they deserve to know. Like,
What?
a lot of people don't know this. Some people have figured it out, but in 2021, I bought a turboprop airplane, and we travel on that plane everywhere. If you wonder how we get places so quickly and smoothly, it's because I'm flying the crew everywhere. And that has, last year, it bought me 14 more nights at home that I wouldn't have had because of, we would have had to stay in a hotel, grab a flight in the morning with connections, you know, and
Possibly delayed, possibly canceled.
yeah, which is a total luxury, but the ability for us to move to wherever we want with 10 people is insane. We have such a big team on the event side. It used to be me, James, Zach, Ty would drive everything up and get it all ready the 2 days before, and then just like hope the show works. Now our crew travels up, you know, Josh, Ryan, the Freedom Factory guys, they get there like Wednesday or Thursday. Everything's absolutely dialed in. These guys are so good at what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
We flew into Indy Friday morning, so we were able to stay home Thursday night with our family, and then we flew in Friday morning, ran the Indy 800 that afternoon and evening. Then we ran the burnout contest Saturday. It wrapped up early, and we flew home and slept in our beds that Saturday night. So, you know, the guys and I, meaning, you know, the shop guys, we travel so often. It, you know, whether it's Talladega or this, you know, there's so many little trips all the time that now we're able to do them, but still get home really quick. And that's been insane. Like, at first when we got the plane, it was cool, but then we started like really using it. And then I was able to fly it as the captain, and we're relying on nobody but me and a backup pilot to get places. It's insane. And like, we drove those RVs to Talladega, and then I raced, and we got picked up and taken home that night by our friend Howie. So it's been a life-changing tool. I would say our content is able to stay consistent over these big travel weeks solely because of that airplane.
Mm-hmm.
So
grateful for her.
I am so grateful for her. And it's just insane. I've been wanting to make a video on it, but I don't want to, like, it's just hard for me. Like, I feel like it's showing off. You know, it's a 2005. It's an older plane. It's got a ton of hours on it, but I put a new engine on it and some cool stuff. Maybe I'll show it one day. I just haven't gotten to that point. But that old girl has really made the channel amazing.
I think I'm happy you said something, just because it's like, it's something that you should really be proud of.
I am proud of it.
Yeah, no, I know.
And we've
but
had
I
her
also
this is our 5th year with her.
Yeah, and I understand, like, you don't want to boast about something, but I think they're going to be seeing it a lot more, that it'll be staying at our house.
Yep.
They're going to be questioning it. So
when that
more to
whole
come.
deal happens, you guys can see her.
Yeah.
So that's been good though. Like, so maybe we are traveling the same. It just doesn't feel like it because we get home.
Yeah.
We get home so much quicker.
The traveling is shortened.
Yeah.
But you're doing the same amount of events.
So
NASCAR doesn't really bother me taking on more events, because also, you know, being with the kids every single day, I enjoy possibly finding a mom or a grandma or
like,
a sitter just to like leave for a night.
Yeah,
or
this weekend you get to hang out with Christina Biffle.
I know.
All weekend.
I'm really excited.
Because we're racing Charlotte on Friday, if you didn't already know. So
yeah.
Well, I think that covers the talking points I had. Do you want to check your phone and see if
there's not too many. I guess if we were to switch roles for a day or forever,
like on this day,
what would you struggle with the most?
I don't have the attention span to hang out with I mean, Rip and I have a blast when we're outside, but like if we're in the playroom, right, building stuff or just doing whatever, like after a good hour of that, I'm like, I gotta go do something else. But he will continue. But like, you are so good at just like entertaining them, because you have to entertain them, otherwise they just like,
so funny.
You know, it
I mean,
makes them unhappy, and they want to hang out with you.
You could take him and go wherever, but you just have to feed him, change him, give him water.
Oh yeah. Well,
yeah,
changing diapers, I have no problem with that. But like feeding them, there's a lot of planning.
Okay, we have been struggling feeding a toddler.
Oh yeah, Rip is
really
like
bad.
We have Rip.
He can survive off of sunshine and water.
Photosynthesis. And then Ella, just you put food in front of her, she eats it.
Yeah.
It's totally different. So feeding Rip, like, that's a challenge. And Maddie stays like freaking weeks ahead of getting us food and stuff. Like I'm planning events and videos. Maddie's planning like, what am I gonna feed this kid?
Literally. But I will say, like, since I've had the firstborn, I have like never cooked a meal. A dinner meal. You have taken that on. Like, I just stock the food and I stock the entire house, but like you have taken on. Actually, I have made you 2 meals since you started Month of Freedom. But I mean, I think it's amazing because you didn't cook at all. And now you're here cooking me meals like every day because I don't have the capacity to think about food. Like, I barely eat.
You don't care about food,
Yeah, I mean, I just have to feed our toddler. So I'm like so fixated on feeding the kids that I'm like, oh, I might as well.
I think I'd probably struggle the most with feeding the kids. That's a good question. What would you struggle the most with?
With your job?
Yeah.
Coming up with content.
Oh.
Like, I don't know how you think of it. And I probably would misspell every single thumbnail title.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
I actually get really bad posting remorse.
Oh, this girl will post on Instagram and like she can write out a 10-page letter and it would be good. But when she posts on Instagram, she's like,
part of me,
all spelling goes out the window.
Yeah, I do it on purpose.
Really, like Mr. Beast. He intentionally spells stuff wrong and get comments.
Yeah. Honestly, it's literally helped my engagement, but sometimes it's not on purpose.
Sometimes I read her posts, I call her, I'm like, honey, what?
Yeah, so I think that coming up with the content, and honestly, I hate hearing my voice. Like, I'm probably going to cringe when you're editing this, because hearing myself back is like, it's really scary.
Yeah, I would like to see you deal with the stress of the phone calls I get daily, but that's why we both have our own jobs, right?
You know, I feel like managing people I'm pretty good at. Toddler stuff. But I mean,
2 employees.
Like, I don't know.
You're so
I feel like I see the good in people sometimes, so I feel like I could get blindsided by like.
It's funny how good you are at dealing with this stuff and how good I am at dealing with my stuff. Like we talk about.
I'll stick to my office.
How we feel really lucky that like she's so good at her side. And I've can keep my side a lot afloat. So we're just we're happy about
yin
that.
and yang.
So, yeah.
What do you envision for our future once we move to the house? That's a tough one. I was kind of thinking about it myself as I was asking.
I would say, I want to grow the YouTube channel at the same, we're growing at a rapid pace and like our views are going higher and higher and I want to keep doing bigger and better videos. So moving doesn't change that goal for me. I want to keep working on a future where I keep getting more and more of the things I don't like to do off of my plate. Like that's been a good thing the last 2 years, is getting managers who can run their sides of the company and not let stress creep into my side of the company.
Yeah.
So, but it happens like right now, merch, that stress has merged onto my plate, which is no problem. We are now fixing it, and I think we got like 35% of our orders that were in our queue out last week. And so like now that stress is getting pushed back into Carl's plate. And Carl up to basically this last giveaway has done an amazing job keeping stress off my plate. So I don't want to single him out. Every single side of the company, when a pay-per-view stream crashes, like then that stress comes on my plate. But then we put it back. So like hiring more and more, not necessarily hiring, but delegating more and more of the things I don't like to do so I can spend more time with you and on just specifically the content is my future plans. And I think that's going to make the channel bigger and just what we're doing in general better.
Yeah, I like that.
What do you see for our future? I know what you're going to say.
Oh, what am I going to say? Say it.
More children. I know that's.
Possibly more children, but focusing right now on the two.
Yeah, we got to get them to a good point.
Yeah,
Or
like
a little easier.
Yeah, I mean, I'm ready now that the like, because we are a routine family, like I'm ready for them to kind of like stretch out their wings, and I want to like go and do more things. Not that we don't do enough now. I mean, we're in so many activities, like every day there's something going on in our town where we like take them somewhere and we're doing stuff. But I would love to like go further, like, you know, an hour south or north or whatever.
We have to have a good place for Rip to nap.
Yeah, he's a specific napper.
It can turn a evening sour.
It can't.
Not so much the day where he skips a nap, it's when we get home.
Right.
That's when it turns on.
Mm-hmm. So as they get older, I'd love to explore more and start to kind of get my toes wet into homeschooling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going for the homeschooling thing.
It's gonna be fun.
We found a program and I'm really excited about it. So definitely that's closer than farther at this point.
Yeah.
But then more kids are gonna come. I'm sure there's gonna fall into alignment. I don't know. Maybe it won't work. Maybe we have to do like some type of public, private, charter school.
We're pretty open-minded, but we are kind of protective of our kids. So we're just trying to figure out the best avenue for them.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never done this, so we're just taking it day by day. Oh, this is kind of silly. What makes you feel alive lately?
What makes me feel alive? I would say...
This is a hard one.
Yeah.
Could be anything.
I mean, you definitely feel alive when you're behind the wheel of a NASCAR. That's a fact. I felt very alive after seeing you when I was gone for a week in Talladega. That was like fun. It was
rejuvenating.
When you're gone from your spouse for a week, like it is exciting.
Not even just that, you were in the Dega Vega.
Yeah. Just felt alive when I saw you. When I bought the Dega Vega, I felt alive. I would say that I don't feel like there's nothing that's like a ton of risk to get me to feel alive. I think it's just moments when I'm really happy that make me feel alive.
Yeah, honestly, like we went to the Bahamas, and I know it sounds really ridiculous because I'm really sad you weren't there because you were busy.
Yeah, she went on vacation with my parents.
And just the kids, but just like being there and like it was like the scenery of the water like crashing on the beach, and the kids were literally like running free, and I don't know why, I just felt so like carefree.
Yeah, I would say roughhousing with Rip is one of my favorite things in life. That makes me.
He loves that. Yeah, he really loves that. So, all right.
Is that it?
Well, I do get a lot of questions on if we're gonna get more animals, and
no.
I personally don't want any more animals. But once we move, and we.
Oh my. Keep going.
Once we move and I have a barn set up and ready to go, I feel like our friends are gonna fill our animal love cup.
They're gonna bring us more animals.
We give our friends a lot of animals, and I have a feeling
and stuff. We're gonna get some.
We're gonna get them back.
Yeah.
All right.
Enough talking. Thanks for watching. Do it for Dale. We'll frickin' see you later.